Hi, I'm Helen Flag with Uptempo TV. I'm sitting here with Natasha Dixon, the one-woman show, The Evolution of a Love Addict.
Hello.
Hello there, Natasha. So you are going to be painting the town red in San Jose tomorrow night.
Yes, I am.
Tell us a little bit about the show.
The show is a sneak peek into the mind of a serial dating divorcee on her quest to find the love that really matters. I knew when I had my son that I wanted to encourage and empower young girls. So that was kind of the beginning of it. Got married, and then I got divorced. I got married again, and then I got divorced. This pattern was happening. And still in the back of my head, it was always, I want to encourage and empower young girls to know their value because I still wasn't getting it. So I began to write. And I actually wrote even in the midst of my first divorce. I'd written these monologues, I had poetry from 1997 till now, and I laid out all of my writings one day. And I was like, okay, well, you know, what's my show gonna be about? I don't know, but I had all these writings, so when I laid them all out, I noticed a pattern. Ooh, who's that guy? He sounds great. I was so in love. Like a couple months later, ooh, who's that guy? I was so in love. I mean, it was just like a different person. You know, I started dating these dudes and writing them love poems. This was like an addiction.
Right.
It was crack. So I was looking at my addiction on paper.
Okay.
And that's what brought me the theme.
You birthed a new being.
Yes, basically.
The evolution.
Yeah, the evolution. The evolution.
Sounds like you're not just encouraging and empowering women to evolve through the love addiction, but you're also encouraging and educating men.
Yes.
Which is a great thing. We need more of that.
Yeah, yes. And that they're open.
Right.
When I have someone come up to me after the show, a guy, and say, I turned to my wife and apologized to her.
Oh.
Some dude came up to me last time I was in San Jose and said that. And then I talked to the wife separately, and she's like, "This just changed.
Isn't that
this
incredible?
Is a new beginning." And I went, "Whoa! I didn't think about it from that level
Well,
at
you
all."
made an unexpected impact.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're impacting somebody that's not in that target audience that you think you are impacting.
Exactly.
Right?
And I didn't even know him. I realized that I want to associate my show with maybe workshops or conversations afterwards. And in Atlanta, it was a packed house, sold out house, and people asked me so many questions, and I enjoyed that a lot.
Wow, that is incredible. What would that workshop consist of?
Right now I'm developing a workshop for people who want to develop their own shows or write their own story or basically do their own biographies. Now as far as the healing side of your life, I think workshop would consist of just bringing into conversation about love addiction. With love addiction usually comes codependency, and I know I'm throwing all this psychological, stuff out, but it usually comes codependency, and to really usher people into a healing.
Sounds like there's a lot coming in the future from Natasha Dixon.
Yeah.
The Evolution of a Love Addict is absolutely dynamic. For anyone who hasn't seen it, highly recommended. You are covering some major cities across the country, so we look forward to seeing a lot more of you, hearing a lot more of you, and potentially seeing you on the big screen very, very soon. Thank you so much, Natasha Dixon, for being with us. This has been The Evolution of a Love Addict on Uptempo TV.